I really look forward to that insane hour that we spend together. I really do. It's not that I'm stupid. I just don't think sometimes. Being Irish is very much a part of who I am. I take it everywhere with me. I've never seen a moon in the sky that, if it didn't take my breath away, at least misplaced it for a moment. I've realized as well after 5 years of being on the road that if I'm going to 4 or 5 months of my life to something, even if I'm overpaid, it's 4 or 5 months of my life away from home, away from my son, away from family and friends. I better believe in it on some level, even if it's a big movie. I'm not going to lie. There are more interesting ways to spend your time than answering questions about yourself. But if there were no questions to ask me, I might have a beef with that. I'm just a true Irish boy at heart. What my first son James did was allow me to care for something in this world when I couldn't care for myself. James saved my life. I like to go for a little drive up the California coast. I'm not keen on cars and motorbikes. I tried to be a biker, but it wasn't me. I bought a Harley Davidson and dumped it. But I dare not think too far into the future on the risk that I'll miss the present. Vampires have always held a very seductive kind of lore and have always been some variety of attractive, whether it's attractiveness that's born of just the physical attributes that they have, this kind of ethereal beauty or translucent pallor. Or whether it is more to do with the way they carry themselves. You spend so much time in your head and life. And what yoga does is, it asks you to allow your head to be quiet, to allow it to be still, just for an hour and a half. Just deal with your body and your breath. And it's a great workout. I love it. I love the grandiosity, how sweepingly entertaining films can be. And I think there's a place for films that pry more into the human condition. I was never an A student, but I was really well behaved until I was 13 or so. I love my kids. I'm crazy about them. I get excited about room service menus. I really do. Life is apogee, apex, decline, life is death, and everything else is open to discussion. You're scrutinized all through your life. You're scrutinized by your family, by yourself, by society, and your friends in a certain way, shape, or form. Magic is at the core of myths. The sea always offers up incredible stories of survivors' fortitude. Myths of a lot of countries have variations on that. I do enjoy reading some science fiction. Pain seems to be easier, or melancholy seems to be easier to portray in a character. I don't know if that's because I'm a human being or because I'm an Irishman or both. If after you read something, you connect with it, you want to do it. I'm not painting myself as a down-home, modest guy. I'm in no hurry to get anywhere. I don't have any plans. I don't have a map. If you did in this business, you'd destroy yourself. I'll be in Los Angeles for 2 weeks and I'll have a laugh, get battered and have a buzz, but at the end of the day, I'll go home. It's just me earning a few more stories to tell everyone at home and all. I think I'm still trying to find my feet as an actor. And I know it ain't brain surgery, but it confuses me and it comes between me and my sleep a lot. I couldn't care less about who sees my bits. My friends asked how I could do scenes like that and not get excited, but it wasn't like that. My bits looked the size of a cashew nut. I'm a big old romantic. My Dublin wasn't the Dublin of sing-songs, traditional music, sense of history and place and community. I've got plenty of love in my life already in the form of my sons and a few good friends who I value dearly. The first time you hold your baby in your arms, a sense of strength and love washes over you. It washed over me and I never thought that possible. We are tribal by nature, and sometimes success and material wealth can divide and separate. It's not a new philosophy I'm sharing. More than hardship, hardship tends to unify. I'll try anything. I'll do anything. I'll explore. Try different takes. All that kind of stuff to do sometimes, to do good performances, but always conducive to having a good time creatively. But we're born as children and we look at the world with open eyes. And we don't judge and we don't betray. We're not jealous. We're not envious. We're not even weary, which is a danger also as kids. They have to learn a certain amount of awareness. I will say that as I get older and calmer and quieter in my own self, the one quality in a woman that I find more and more attractive is kindness. A sense of adventure and humor is important too, but I truly find kindness and consideration for others to be the most attractive thing in anyone. I know what the important things are in life. I know that just because I pretend to be someone else for 2 hours on the silver screen doesn't make me a better person than the next man. So, I mind all those things. Simple things. Anything that's different from your own realm of experience as a human being, whether it's driving a car or a boat, or using guns, anything that separates you from yourself and leads you more towards this character's existence is a big help.